Got some honkers to land on the pond. Well, if you guys can't guess, hopefully these cows will shut up soon. I think they're about to go get fed. Oh, there's more honkers. Hold on. Focus. Focus. That is the most honkers I've ever It's 7:30 in the morning. That is the most honkers I've ever seen on that pond down there. Normally it's just a fishing pond, but that's where the honkers have been nesting the past 2 years. So that's kind of cool to watch. But today we got some fun stuff going on. I've put together my Hemingway bike. It's an electric bike. I'm really excited to do a video on it today. But yeah, this is the bike. We're gonna be using it up here at the farm because we've got some stuff that I'm really wanting to do while I'm up here this spring and summer. Spring is in the air today, and I've got something fun that I want to do. And this is kind of gonna be the center focus of today's video. This is a Hemingway e-bike. So if you guys aren't familiar with an e-bike, it's like a regular bike. It's got pedals, but it's also got a battery pack and a little motor in it. So you can just rip this thing around without even having to pedal it. So I'm really excited about it. I'm up here at the farm and we've got something fun that we're gonna do today. Something I actually haven't told you guys about, but I've kind of introduced Cora. She's not proficient at it at all. We'll find out. But I've introduced her to shed hunting. So I've been training her off and on. Waterfowl training has kind of been more of the focus recently, but we're going to be doing some shed hunting today. And we're going to be using this e-bike here to get around. I'm really excited to see what Cora's going to do. She's going to chase me around and whatnot. So this will be interesting for everybody involved here. And hopefully we can find some sheds because I know my uncle and my grandpa both don't like running over antlers with tractor tires. So we're going to try and find some today, and hopefully they have less antlers going through tires. But before we do that, I feel like we need to just give the old Hemingway cruiser a little bit of a rip around the yard, wouldn't you say? This thing's pretty fun. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna definitely need to air up the tires on this thing. And there was a headlight that came with this, but I did not install it. It'll go right there. It even comes with a bell. Let's go, man. This will be fun. Oh, shoot. Cora, Joe, come here. Sit. Are you ready to go find some antlers, buddy? Yeah? We'll see what you think of this bike here. Something really cool about this bike is its long range capabilities. I'm gonna look at the instruction, but I think it's like a 50 to 60 mile range on this thing just on one battery charge. So that'll be pretty cool to play with. But I think I'm gonna try working on doing some pedaling because it is a bike. Might as well try the pedals out. But we're gonna go cruise on back to a spot where I've found antlers before. I found sheds back there. I know the deer like to cross a fence right there, so we'll go check that out, go comb through there. We'll see if Cora can find something. Hopefully this camera angle is okay for you guys. I totally forgot to bring my chest mount, so we're gonna have to roll with this. Cora, come on now, buddy. Oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Don't run in front of me. What do you think of this, dude? A little weird, huh? Okay, we don't have any cars coming. Come on, Cora. Let's go! Yeah, buddy! Yeah, you love this, huh? Try not to run in front of me. I won't run her over. This is probably the best exercise you'll ever get. Oh, gotta pee. This is interesting. Find it! Find it! Cora, find it! Find it! So I trained her the command to look for antlers is find it. Find it! Find it! If you guys tuned into that one hunt I did where I hunted a bunch of rabbits, we were back in here. And as some of you guys stated, and I think I stated in the video, there's a bunch of buck rubs back in here, so we'll see what we can find. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Up. Find it. Find it. Find the antler. Find it. So first impressions here of the bike. It's actually a lot of fun to ride. I've never ridden an e-bike before, or really never a dirt bike or any kind of electric powered or gas powered bike in general. So it's pretty fun actually. So we're kind of back at the spot now where I figured we'd find some antlers. So we're gonna comb through here and see if we can find one or two. As I was coming down in here, I was checking out in the middle of the fields, just looking around, didn't see anything. So maybe we'll find something back in here. Just comb the edge here, see if we can see anything. There's really no wind here to really help us out at all, so we're just kind of really gonna rely on our eyes. Cora's been playing with an antler ever since she was a puppy. Ever since we got her, I gave her an antler. So she's very familiar with them and she loves them a lot. So she kind of picked up the antler hunting stuff really quick, a lot quicker than I anticipated. Like I would go in the backyard, hide an antler somewhere, and she'd find it quick. Find it! And I'd take her out to other spots, kind of like this, and go plant some antlers, and we'd go for a walk, and she'd find them. It's the craziest thing. Find it. Find it. Cora, Cora, find it in there. Find it in there. I've been wanting to make a video on this, and now I finally can. As you guys have probably figured out, all the waterfowl hunting that I do, I enjoy it a lot, but it does get to be where it's not as enjoyable as it should be, and it's because I'm doing it all the time. And so this year I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to try to experience some other hunting opportunities and put in some work for things. So we're out here finding some sheds. Oh, Cora's loving it. She's going to run around and be a puppy and love it. But right now what we're standing in is what used to be a part of the field, but it's kind of tight. For some reason my family stopped farming it, so I'm thinking I want to turn this into a food plot for deer. I've got a deer stand back in there that I built when I was in high school. It's not usable anymore, but yeah, I mean there's plenty of deer out here. I'd love to shoot a deer. And so this year what I want to do is do a little bit of deer management and try and do some early season bow hunting before duck season starts. And it's going to be especially important with Cora Joe because Cora needs to learn about hunting this year. She's had a few experiences this past season, but this year what we're going to do is I'm going to try and spend some more time up here in September and October. I'm going to do some deer hunting with my bow, but we're also going to try and do some just real low-key dove hunts and focus on her. By next fall, I don't know if she'd be ready to just go out on a public land dove shoot with shots going off everywhere. It's probably not a good decision on my part to take her to that. So I'm gonna try and set her up for the best success that she can have by just taking her on some low-key hunts. Maybe we'll shoot 3 or 4 doves a day, and that's fine. It'll be cool. It'll get her some experience that she needs in a controlled environment, which is gonna be really important. So that's kind of the plan. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. We got some stuff that we need to take care of back in here. It definitely needs a little bit of a trim, I think. So we're gonna try to take care of that and set some stands, put some cameras out. So this will be a fun spring and summer for us here, and I'm really looking forward to it. But let's see if we can find at least one antler today. I know I picked up a shed over here before. I shouldn't have worn sweatpants. Forgot about all these briars back in here. Let's see. So deer normally cross right here. I found an antler in this spot once before. Don't see one there. Find it. No? That's where I figured we'd find one. No dice at spot number 1. We're gonna hop back on the old cruiser here and we'll head to the next spot. I'll let you guys know if we find anything. I'm on my last GoPro battery, so I'm gonna shut it off. If we find anything, I'll turn it back on. Alrighty guys, we're gonna head out once again to try and find some antlers. And we got the old bike here, and I'm actually really enjoying this thing. I got up to 21 miles an hour, which seems pretty fast when you're on a bike, but I like how it's got a pedal assist for when you're wanting to pedal, but it's also got a twist throttle for when you're throttling. So it's kind of the perfect little get around vehicle for doing this and getting to these spots. Plus Cora loves it when we get to take off and she's just running with me. She finally gets a chance to open up full throttle and just go. So it's good for wearing her out. But we're gonna get on down over to this other spot here where I know there's usually some pretty good deer activity, and we'll see if we can find a shed over there. You ready to go, buddy? Up. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, buddy, there you go. Get those wheels going. Find it in there. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Uh-oh. Is she gonna go for a swim? Find it. Come on. Find it. Find it. Find it. Yeah, this is an area where the deer really like to pass through. Find it. Sniffing things out. Find it. Find it in there. Uh-oh. She just went over it. Hey! Hey! Find it! She just sniffed it. She was right on it. Find it! Oh, dude, you gotta pick it up. Find the antler. Where's the antler? Well, we found one. Come on, Cora. Find it! Find it! Find it! Cora! Hey! Find it! Oh, good! Good girl! Hey, get it! Yeah, good job! Drop, good job! Good girl! Good job! Hey, fetch! Yeah! Good job! Come here! Here! Drop! Good job! Good girl! Well, we found one. little 4-pointer, if you want to count that little guy right there. But we finally got one. She was like right on it, and she didn't pick it up. So we got to work on this more. I'm gonna save this one, and we're gonna use it to train her some more, and hopefully get her some more experience doing this, because this is something I really want to do with her. She's got the nose for it, and I can tell whenever she's walking around doing anything, she's always got her nose to the ground sniffing for things. So it's always good to get her out. This is our first time really just kind of exploring like this in the woods, so other than a couple of times where I've taken her out and trained her to do this. But yeah, we found one. That's what we came out here to do, so that's awesome. We'll work down this strip here and kind of go up that way. I was keeping my eyes out for everything while I was riding the bike around, but it's a great way to get around. I don't even have to get off and walk. I can just kind of cruise and look and let her kind of do her thing, sniff around, and hopefully find one for me. She kind of paused there for a minute, and I was like, wait. And every time she pauses and sniffs, I kind of stop and look and see what she's doing. So sometimes she'll, like in training, she'll stop, just sniff it, and then walk off, like you guys probably just saw. So we're gonna work on that. Definitely need a lot more practice with this, but she's young. This is very new for us. We just started doing this like a month or two ago. So, you know, we'll get better as time goes on. Well guys, there we go. That is kind of the end of the day. We got this one antler, which was pretty cool. Getting to take Cora out and having her get some experience out there. We never really have a chance to just get out and roam and do things, so this was a good day. We got to try out the old Hemingway Cruiser for the first time. This bike is awesome. I can't wait to use it some more here in the future. It's a great just get around vehicle. If you're not going far, you just it's awesome. So if you guys are looking for an e-bike or something, check this one out. After using it for a day, I highly recommend it. It did everything I needed to do. So there will be a link down below if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, I love it. Fat tires are great on the gravel. Did great in in the fields and on the grass and everything. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.